Why Pulis?
Why not? You know, it's a club in the Premiership. It's a smashing club. It's got great history. You know, it's going to be a tough job. I know it's going to be a tough job, and you know, I've not come into this football club with any illusions that it's going to be anything but a tough job. But looking and spending a bit of time and looking at what has happened over the few years at the football club, I think it's been a remarkable turnaround. I think the board of directors, the chairman who sat next to me, have got to be really applauded for not only looking after the football club financially, but then pushing it on. And you have a look at how far they've come. To get in the Premiership after a few years has been remarkable. So it's an opportunity and a chance to try and achieve something that Palace haven't achieved, and that is get promoted into the Premiership and then stay, and then take the club forward.
Although it took a while to sort out, didn't it? Your name was very much.
Yeah, Steve obviously will talk for himself and for the football club. But for me, everything, why people want to rush into things and this, that, and the other. It was important that it was right and that everything was right. And having had, we ended up having 3 meetings together, which thank God people didn't know about. We discussed different things. I think it was only fair and right, and Steve said it right at the beginning, that he wanted to speak to other people as well and get a full overview of people available. It was right for Palace to make sure that they were going to try and get the right man. And for myself personally, I'm still very, very ambitious. I like climbing hills. And this is going to be a tough job, but one that I'll relish.
21 years, never been relegated. You put that record on the block, haven't you?
Yeah, but what people don't talk about in that record is that I've been promoted out of every division in English football. I've been to an FA Cup final and the last 30 in Europe. Everybody talks about me being a firefighter. But I've also been very, very successful as a manager if you turn it round, spin it round and do it the other way. And it annoys you at times, or annoys me at times, that in this country you do get pigeonholed for certain things. My record is there for everybody to see. Everybody talks about the not being relegated instead of the fact that like I say, as a manager, I've got a few promotions, and I've been pretty successful given the opportunity and the chance.
That's very true, and good for pointing that out. But the record at the moment, I'm sure.
Oh no! Everything now that I've spoke to Steve. We've got 6 games before Christmas until the window opens again. There's an opportunity to wheel and deal in the window. We spoke to the lads again today, and watching them on Saturday, I thought the attitude of the lads was absolutely fantastic. The commitment they put in, and the work rate and everything, and I spoke to Keith before on the Thursday first, and then on the Friday, then Saturday morning, and then spoke to him during the game as well. Keith has made it clear to me that there's a really good group of lads who've got great spirit, and that they will give everything they've got for Palace, and we need that. We most probably need to wheel and deal a little bit in the window, but I hope Steve. Well, I know that Steve will trust me to try and do the best I can for the football club.
3 questions arise from that answer. First of all, you say you met the players today. What did you say to them?
No, just the fact that we'll be underdogs. Everybody expects us to get relegated, and it's always nice to prove people wrong.
Unveiling. We talked about that already twice in that answer.
Yeah, I think we need to look at that. And we certainly will, and I know what it takes, and hopefully I won't put this football club in any trouble at all. They will have to be the right players, and if they're not the right players, then we won't do it.